Hey, we always live Elvis.
I'm I'm still heartbroken.
I know. We'll miss her.
Miss that little girl, love her to death, and
Yeah.
but hey, well, I'll get over it until we can get her again. So with that, y'all, we hope everybody's doing good, and we got some more great viewer questions that we're going to get into.
All right, Chad C94. How long after Elvis died did it take for you to be comfortable talking about your time with him?
Uh, always really no time. I mean, Elvis has always been something that's always been easy for me to talk about. I, let me explain. I mean, his passing and stuff. Yes, it's hard, but talking about him brought back memories. Like I said before, at times would get me up when I was down. I could listen to some Elvis music. And get me right back up. I mean, Elvis has always been a part of my life, and at no time was I really not comfortable talking about him. I mean, you really, it's almost impossible to not either think about him or somebody talking about him or something about him. TV, radio, just driving down the road, billboards. I mean, it's.
I guess that's a positive you have that a lot of people, when they have a loved one pass away, don't have, is that you always had there's so many movies and video interviews and stuff of Elvis, and his music's out there. So even though he was gone, you could still hear his voice, hear him
Yes,
sing.
and I think that, yeah, and that helped. That helped a lot. I mean, it wasn't the same, but yeah, you're exactly right.
All right, Gary B2316. Do you think Lisa should have been shielded more from Elvis's death?
My personal opinion, no. I mean, things happen for a reason. That's the way that we believe. And, when I read this question, I thought about it. And, later on, I mean, we all have to face that. And I would have been upset had I tried to be more shielded or not knowing what's going on. I mean, each his own, and different people feel different ways. But no, I think that was a part that was meant to be, and that Lisa needed, and she was able to have. I hope I'm making sense. I mean, like I said, with me, I would want that. To have been as much a part of it and know about it as I could have.
Jim Burnett 9317. In your opinion, who was actually Elvis's best friend?
I think that all the guys. Elvis had many best friends. This is a topic that has gone on for a long time, and I think Elvis himself would tell you that all the guys were a special friend in their own ways, and to actually say that he had a best friend, it's just my opinion, but I don't think so. I like I said, so many of those guys touched his life, and he touched theirs, and he had them all around for a reason.
All right. I guess you read this E or Ed 008 UE. Did Elvis like Star Trek?
He did. He watched Star Trek. He enjoyed it. He liked it. I liked it a little. I never was what they call a Trekkie now.
You don't like science fiction and fantasy.
Daddy loved it. He loved watching Star Trek, and that's where I actually really kind of started watching it, because Daddy would watch it a lot. I like William Shatner and Spock.
Look, we all know you like the skimpily clad alien women on Star Trek.
I did like those. Enjoy them. So
because you won't watch science fiction or fantasy.
I mean, if we're gonna get down to it, yeah, some of the sci-fi outfits or yeah, I mean, hey, MMK.
Yeah.
Don't give me that look. You started it.
Oh, okay.
It's cool.
Robert Duncan, 3007.
He's in the doghouse now.
Did Elvis have get-togethers with women after the concert up in his hotel room?
He had get-togethers with not just women, friends, men, women. At times, whoever he would want to come up to his room and just, I guess, wind down or however you want to say it. So it wasn't just women, but yes, he had friends at times up in his room after shows. Sure did.
Johnny McNally, 3681. I heard rumors that Gladys was a gypsy. Is that true?
Boy, you hear them all the time. No, it's as far as we've traced back, looked, the Smiths. We've been called a lot of things, but we weren't gypsies, and it kind of irritates me because I like the gypsy style and the gypsy way. I have friends that are gypsies, and I think they're very, very cool, and like a lot of their traditions, but we were not, unfortunately.
And Jetty, or Jet, are you Danielle's parents?
Yes, we are. She's our oldest. We have 4. Me and Teresa, when we married, we had 2 children each, and everybody does things different, but for us and to make it work, that was a package with me and a package with her, and we loved each other, we loved our kids, and we took them all in as one in one family. So yes, we are actually her parents along with 3 others.
Dora Tamori. Elvis had a great sense of humor. I was wondering if he was ever goofy, like you. Goofy.
Yes, and you've seen some of it probably on like outtakes and stuff like that. But at times he even got, our during songs and stuff. But he was goofy, and I know a lot of times up in the bedroom, and of course, Daddy, Mama, Linda Thompson, they've told things that they talked about and things that he said, and they all acted. Hell, if you just want to get down to it, we're all goofy in a way. But yeah, Elvis, he was that. He was also very, very quick-witted. A lot of you know that. Some of you may not have. But yeah, he was hysterical at times and lots of fun.
All right. AHS 1984. That sounds like American Horror Story.
1984.
It might be American Horror Story fan. That was a good show. Okay, anyway. When Lisa was home, did y'all ever hang out upstairs?
We did. Not as much, and I've said in the past, we run all over Graceland, but mainly, jungle room area, and the main was downstairs. We spent a whole lot of time downstairs, and a whole lot of time outside. On the golf carts and horses and swimming but there was times that we went up and we would just hang out, like a lot of kids did, and just hang out in Lisa's room and carry on and stuff. So yeah, we did. Elvis was most of the time asleep, so we did not hang out a lot in his room, but we did in hers. That was a great question.
All right, last question. You're writing.
Hey, don't start.
You're going to have to start typing these out. RSH 4094. How does it feel that at one time in your life you had the run of Graceland, and now you have to buy a ticket to go back?
In ways, it feels like shit. And in ways, it doesn't bother me, if that makes sense.
But it's not the Graceland it was when you were there.
Right. Like Teresa said, the Graceland that I lived and shared was, like I've said 100 times, was a home, and there was this essence about it that just you felt it on the grounds. You felt it when you walked in the house, and that for me was gone. After Elvis left us, passed away. On the other side, I'm with a lot of folks, but I see things and how businesses are run and all that, and that's fine. I personally don't think any of Elvis's family or Memphis Mafia members or anybody that was close to him should have to pay anything to go see Graceland. Why should they, or why should we? I mean, we lived there. It was our home. A lot of them lived there, worked there, and we were a part of Elvis. But like I said, that's not here nor there. It really, at times maybe, bothers me, but it really doesn't. Because like I said, I know, as I've said before, I want to go back with Teresa and Danielle, my son-in-law, Laney, and see it with them, just to kind of tell them. But I know when I go back, my memories are gonna pop there, but it's not gonna be that same just what come over me, because actually when I worked for Graceland in the early '80s, and when I went back and when I was inside Graceland, I mean, I thought memories, they were popping in, but I didn't feel that. Teresa, I say essence. I just didn't feel that feeling that got
connection, maybe.
Yeah, that got all over me like I felt, forever. So, but hey, y'all, that's been some great questions. We appreciate them, y'all. We're getting closer to Elvis Week, just a couple weeks away, and we're really looking forward to it. We're going to try to let y'all know, but hopefully Friday, I believe it's the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is.
Is it?
We're going to try to be around, maybe pop in John Daly's, and maybe over if Keith Alverson's over at Ramada, and just around.
You and me. It'll be you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so they know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, who else would it be?
Your mom and dad.
You and somebody else, maybe?
Maybe.
Did y'all hear that? She said, you and me, and then...
You don't straighten up, probably.
He's in the doghouse now. Well, y'all, you heard it from her. She may be kicking me out. She wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
She loves poor
I
little
do.
daddy.
I do, even though you're spoiled rotten.
But hey, I totally lost track. Look, y'all, we cannot wait. We're feeling good. We're excited. And like I said, trying to get over and get back into our normal life, which we'll do. But we'll see y'all next video.
We have a normal life?
It ain't a lot normal about it. But
Okay.
It's as normal as it can possibly be.
For us, anyway.
Y'all, if you hadn't subscribed, please subscribe.
Hit that like button.
Hit that like button,
Yes.
and keep loving all these great questions. And we'll see you next video. And remember, all y'all, we always live Elvis.